Hi Paula. Hi Real Women of Philadelphia. Well, I just wanted to say thank you, Paula. Thank you for all your inspirational notes that you've done each week. Continuing ed that we've been receiving from each Monday, your new recipes. They've been wonderful. The Real Women of Philadelphia, I just hope we all stay connected and that we do meet for a potluck next year. Wouldn't that be fun? In this week's video, Paula made some fried apple pies that just look amazing. And what I wanted to do, because it inspired me to go ahead and take the same concept, but with my peaches to make my peach cobbler pie. Use the cream cheese as a thickening agent for the pie. Amazing. I can't wait to try it on all my pie recipes. But today we're going to do a cobbler. And since I can never make up my mind between peaches and berries, we're going to actually do both. We're going to do the blueberries with the peaches. But I'm going to use the Philly cream cheese to thicken up the peach sauce and then just add the berries on top. And since I can't make up my mind between using the cake crust or the crumbly sauce, we're going to do both there too, since we're in the mood of combining things. So let's get started. I have 3 cups of the blueberries in the pan, and I'm going to go ahead and add, let's see, about half a cup to a cup of sugar. This is going to be one amazing gobbler. Go ahead and start heating that up. While the blueberries are heating up, we're going to go ahead and melt 1/4 cup of butter. There we go. And half a cup of brown sugar. So I have the blueberries with the sugar melting. I have the butter and brown sugar in this pan, and now I'm going to go ahead and add the peaches. Okay, and we're going to let that sit for a while, and then we're going to add the cream cheese. While the peaches are heating up and the blueberries are heating up, we're going to go ahead and make our crumb mixture, which is a 2/3 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of flour, here we go, and half a cup of oats. Now to the blueberry mixture, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of cornstarch and water mixture to I put about a tablespoon of water mixed with a tablespoon of cornstarch, and we're going to stir that in with the blueberries just to give it a little bit of thickening. And then we're going to the peaches, add a little bit of vanilla and lots of cinnamon. I don't think you can go wrong with adding lots of cinnamon. There we go. Stir that up. Now remember, there's the butter in here. There is the cinnamon and brown sugar. And see, right now, I would not be satisfied because it's not thick enough for me. And even if I added the cornstarch to it, like the blueberries are coming along just right, but even then it's not thick enough for me. I think I'm going to be really, really happy with the addition of the cream cheese. Okay, can you see how it's bubbling away? I think it's time to add the cream cheese. Okay, we're going to add the cream cheese. Add about half a cup. Wow, that is melting already. Tone down the bubbles. It's just coating all through the peaches. And yes, it is thickening the way that I hoped it would. Yeah. It's going to be so good. Okay, so we added our Philadelphia cream cheese to the peaches, and that's working over. We need to finish the crumb mixture, which we had brown sugar, flour, quick oats, and we need to add some butter, about 1/4 cup of butter, lots of cinnamon again, and a pinch of salt. And then there's lots of ways you can do this. I love this thing. Shopping at the antique stores for gadgets is a lot of fun. You can't beat what they use. And I love what Paula Deen has, that little mixer that I grew up with. Used to love that. Can't wait to buy that. Okay, so you're going to create a crumb mix. that's going to go on top of the cobbler, along with another trick of mine. So let's get that all nice and crumbly. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pour the peaches. The dish does not have to be buttered. So let's take those hot peaches and just pour them in. Whoa. That's awesome. And then we're going to take the blueberries and pour them on top of the peaches. Okay, now we're going to take the blueberries and pour them on the peaches. Just kind of strain it through. Peaches and blueberries. What an awesome combination. Okay. Now, when I worked in a golf course, the way they made the most amazing peach cobbler, and all they did was they took peaches and then they took a yellow cake batter and just sprinkled it on top. And so this is just a regular cake mix, yellow, and then you just sprinkle and get it all covered. And then they sliced the butter and placed it on top. So that's what we're going to do. And it magically became a wonderful topping. Now the thing that would have made this contest even more wonderful is if there was somehow we could get the smell. Because I'm telling you, this smells great. And all the recipes that I've been looking at, boy, if I could, well, we could almost smell it, couldn't we? But some of the dishes have just been amazing. And what a wonderful contest this has been. So there we go. We're going to just slice a little bit more. Can't go wrong with that. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I am going to add more cinnamon. Can't go wrong. And then we're going to go ahead and take the crumble mix and we're going to add that up on top too. And this is just going to be gorgeous. And then the next thing that's going to make this dish just as wonderful as the ones that I taste at the restaurants is having my mama over and my daughters. And we're going to sit down and we're going to enjoy the time. And we're going to look at some of the videos and have ourselves a great time watching those. We're going to take this cobbler and we're going to put it in a 350 oven for 30 minutes. Okay, all done. Whoa. Yay. We'll let that cool for a while before we take a slice.
When I came back home, half my cobbler was gone. That means it's good, but as we look closer, my peach cobbler is blue, which is more like a blueberry cobbler than a peach cobbler. So, maybe I just need to rename it. Half gone and blue. The new peachy blue cobbler.
So, my peach cobbler turned into a blueberry cobbler that is amazing. It's thick, it's sweet. Those peaches added another flavor to a normal blueberry cobbler. The topping with the two kinds going with the cake and the crumbs worked out perfect. So we just have to change it up. You never know what's going to happen on your recipes. And I don't think there's any mistakes. Well, actually I think all of us would agree we've tried some things and there's been some. But I think, look at the thickness of that. Nobody has to know there's peaches in there. They'll just wonder, why is this blueberry cobbler like nothing I've ever tasted before? And you can say, it's the Philadelphia cream cheese. I've had a wonderful time, and I'm so sad that this is the last recipe that we're entering. But it's been great fun and inspirational, and even though it's the last video entry, I know all of us are going to keep working and cooking. We're going to keep cooking. So thanks for getting us going, Paula.